Christianity. Christianity is like a global family believing in a kind and powerful God. They follow Jesus, who they say was God's son, almost like a superhero who didn't have a cape but had lots of love and miracles. Christians look at the Bible as their guidebook, filled with adventure, history, and life lessons. They gather in churches, which are special buildings where they sing, pray, and learn how to be better people. Christians celebrate Christmas, marking Jesus' birthday, and Easter, which tells the story of Jesus' comeback from death, teaching that good things can come out of bad times. Their key message is about loving everyone, even people who are hard to love, and always finding a way to forgive. Islam. Islam is a faith where people, called Muslims, follow one God, who they believe is super merciful and really powerful. They see Muhammad as God's last main messenger, who shared God's message with the world. This message is in the Quran, their holy book. Muslims live by 5 main rules, like 5 key points on a star, saying God is the only God and Muhammad is his prophet, praying 5 times a day, helping the poor, fasting in Ramadan to learn self-control and compassion, and visiting Mecca, a special city. During Ramadan, they don't eat from sunrise to sunset to get closer to God and feel what it's like for people who are hungry. Islam is about finding a balance in life, being fair, and doing good things. Click subscribe to this channel to get more topics you love. Hinduism. Hinduism is like a giant tree with lots of branches, each branch being a different way to practice the religion. There isn't just one holy book, but many, like the Vedas and the Bhagavad Gita, which are like epic tales and wise advice on living well. Hindus believe in a soul that lives forever and goes on a journey through many lives, getting reborn each time. They aim to live in a way that lets the soul join the big universal soul like a raindrop falling into the ocean. They practice their faith with colorful festivals, rituals, and visits to temples. Hindus think that how you act now affects your next life, which is the idea of karma. It's like if you throw a ball against a wall, it's going to bounce back. Buddhism. Buddhism started with a prince named Siddhartha, who became known as the Buddha or the Awakened One. He saw that life can be tough and full of ups and downs, but he discovered that the secret to happiness is to understand this and to live in a way that doesn't hurt others. Buddhists don't worship gods. They follow Buddha's teachings to be mindful and kind, and to clear their minds of worry through meditation, which is like sitting quietly and letting your thoughts settle like dust. They follow the Eightfold Path, which is like a set of directions for living a good life. It includes being honest, doing jobs that don't harm others, and being thoughtful about what you say and do. Buddha taught that anyone could find peace inside themselves by living simply and caring for others. Sikhism. Sikhism teaches that everyone is equal in the eyes of one God, and it's like everyone is part of a big global family. Sikhs follow the teachings of 10 gurus, or spiritual teachers, and their holy book, the Guru Granth Sahib, which is a collection of writings about how to live a good and honest life. Sikhs can be recognized by 5 symbols they wear, which include their uncut hair and a steel bracelet. These symbols remind them of their beliefs and promises to their faith. They gather in a gurdwara, their holy place, to pray and sing spiritual songs. A special part of Sikhism is the langar, a free meal they offer to anyone, no matter what their beliefs are, showing that we all share this world and its food. Judaism. Judaism is one of the oldest religions and is like the root of a tree from which Christianity and Islam later grew. Jewish people believe in one God who watches over the world with kindness and fairness. They follow God's rules for living, which include doing good deeds and celebrating special days like the Sabbath, a weekly day to rest and spend time with family. Their holy book is the Torah, a collection of teachings, stories, and laws that shape their culture and beliefs. Important Jewish holidays are Passover, which celebrates freedom, and Hanukkah, the festival of lights, which remembers a miracle and the importance of hope and faith. Bahá'í Faith. The Bahá'í Faith is one of the youngest of the world's major religions. It was founded by a man named Baha'u'llah over 150 years ago in Persia, which is now called Iran. Baha'is believe in one God, but they think that God has sent many messengers through history, like Abraham, Moses, Jesus, Muhammad, and the Buddha, to help people learn about love, unity, and peace. Baha'u'llah is considered the latest of these messengers. Baha'is don't have priests or a clergy. Instead, they come together in communities to read their holy writings and to work on making the world a better place for everyone. They believe all people are like flowers in one garden, different in beauty, but equal in dignity. One of their main goals is to create unity and peace in the world, and they emphasize the importance of family, education, and equality between men and women. Jainism. Jainism is an ancient religion from India, with a big focus on non-violence and truth. Jains believe that every living thing has a soul, from tiny insects to big animals and people, so they go to great lengths to not harm any creature. They practice strict vegetarianism and often check their path to avoid stepping on bugs. They believe in self-control and the idea of conquering one's own desires and passions to achieve a state of spiritual purity. Jains follow the teachings of 24 special teachers called Tirthankaras. The last one, Mahavira, lived around the same time as Buddha. They also believe in karma and that the purest souls can achieve liberation, breaking free from the cycle of rebirth to reach a blissful eternal state. Shinto. Shinto is the traditional religion of Japan, and it's more about celebrating life and nature than following a set of rules. Shinto means the way of the gods, and it's filled with lots of spirits known as kami. These kami are found in everything around us: trees, rocks, waterfalls, and even people. For Shinto followers, these spirits make the world a magical place. They celebrate lots of festivals and visit shrines to pay respect to the kami, asking for blessings or giving thanks. There's a big focus on purity, and they often use water to cleanse themselves before entering a shrine. Shinto doesn't have a founder or holy book like other religions, but it's a way of life that says we should live in harmony with nature and appreciate the beauty around us. Taoism. Taoism, also spelled Taoism, is a philosophy and religion from ancient China. It's based on the idea of the Tao, which means the way. The Tao is the natural order of things. It's like a path that everything in the universe follows, but it's invisible and can't be described in words. You have to feel it. Taoism teaches that people should try to live simply, in balance with nature, and in tune with the Tao. They believe that too much desire and wanting to control things can make life harder, so they try to let go and go with the flow of life. Taoism uses practices like meditation, breathing exercises, and martial arts like Tai Chi to help people stay calm and balanced. It has many gods and immortals, but the focus is more on living a long, healthy, and peaceful life. Confucianism. Confucianism is not exactly a religion, but more like a set of teachings for living a good life. It's based on the ideas of a wise man named Confucius, who lived in China over 2,500 years ago. He taught that the key to a happy and orderly society is respect. Children should respect their parents, younger people should respect their elders, and everyone should respect their rulers. But rulers should also be kind and fair to their people. Confucianism says that learning and self-improvement are very important, and so is behaving properly and treating others with honesty and kindness. It's like a guide for how to behave in a family and in society so that everyone gets along and supports each other. There are no gods or worship in Confucianism, but it's about doing your best to follow a path of goodness and respect in your daily life. Zoroastrianism. Zoroastrianism is one of the oldest known religions and was once the main religion of Persia, now called Iran. It was founded by a prophet named Zoroaster, or Zarathustra. Zoroastrians believe in one god called Ahura Mazda, who represents all that is good. They see life as a battle between good and evil, and people must choose the side of goodness. They believe in being honest, kind, and taking care of nature because fire, water, and the earth are important in this religion and are treated with great respect. They don't build big temples. Instead, they often pray in the presence of a fire, which symbolizes light and truth. Zoroastrians also believe in taking care of animals and being charitable. After someone dies, they believe the person's soul is judged by their actions, whether good or bad, which decides their fate in the afterlife.